PCGN's first ever Discord AMA was with Secret Door, the developer of Sunderfolk, a Dungeons & Dragons style turn-based strategy RPG. We caught up with Chris Sigaty and Alan Dabiri to chat about the game's inspirations, as well as what they learned from working on Blizzard titles like Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2, and Heroes of the Storm.
In Heroes specifically, and then War 3 for that matter, since they're very, like, War 3 has kind of the bones of that hero real-time combat that comes out of MOBAs, but the different abilities and the way that the different heroes kind of synergize with each other, I think is huge. The class roles that you have and how you work with your friends to overcome some conflict. I will say one thing that is different from what we've also done is a lot of the games Chris and I worked on are very heavily competition based, like they're competitive games. Obviously Heroes, there's a 5v5 team based nature, but at its core it's just straight up competition. And so when we started on with this new studio, one of the things we did talk about was what kind of game do we want to make, and I think both of us were like, we'd love to try something a little bit different and not go so heavy into that competitive space. We'd done that a lot. We'd made even hardcore esports with StarCraft 2 and actually War 3 and Heroes. You know, they were all very much esports in their own regards. But in this game, we just wanted to make more of this cooperative social experience. You get together and just work with your friends to kind of overcome challenges. And so, but yeah, overall, the decades of experience at Blizzard absolutely influenced our game development, processes and what we thought about, both in a good way on things that we should do again, and then also in a way we learned, hey, you know what, maybe we don't do that particular thing anymore.
It was fascinating because it was this pretty big step and journey for us to leave Blizzard after, I was there almost 24 years, Alan was there 25 years, and start something new. And yes, it's in our DNA. We were raised with particular values because of how Blizzard did stuff and all of that. But it's been very interesting also just how much the industry has changed, what's changed in the last 5 years. There are things that we can have lessons from and look to and think back about, but there's so much change happening too that I feel like I'm constantly learning almost on a daily basis of how things are different.
So that was a snippet of our first ever AMA with the guys over at Secret Door. We've got a couple more parts of that interview going live over the next few days, and you can check out the whole thing on YouTube. Otherwise, if you want to keep up with all things PC gaming, check out PCGN for all of the latest news.